Boom, bang, ping, pow, poop, boom, pam, ping, 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 boom. I'm sorry, I don't know why I just said that. Sometimes, I get a bit nervous when I press the play button, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. But anyway, blesses everybody. I hope you're okay. So I'll come with another lesson for y'all today. We're going to be looking into some of the top secrets of the society that be blinding you lot, your kids, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, aunties, nephews, nieces, uncles. A lot of people need to know truth. And I'm here to show you truth. Right, we're gonna see today. We're gonna learn a bit more about them undercover groups, uh, and the demonic stuff that goes with it. And yeah, we're gonna rock with it. The Illuminati toe to toe people. We're gonna be looking into right now, and yeah. So just I want you to check out what Vicky's got to say. And we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna teach as we watch and we preach and we speak. Okay, let's go.
I think like we both need to grow in God.
Now she's gonna ask a specific. She's gonna be asked a specific question about going to these certain parties and also a certain character Nas X, right? You know the whole image has been put in on wearing dresses and stuff like that. Well, we're going to find out some more information about that. But I'm not surprised because this is what they do over there in Hollywood. All right. So a lot of people with real sense are going to understand some stuff. Some people that are blinded to the fact they may have their feelings hurt. Okay. So let's go.
And we was like trying to get into a relationship too quickly. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if we're probably not meant to be together. I don't think that ain't, yeah. Damn. What's it called though? But I go with Jesus now. That's who I date for now.
Hey, round of applause for her today, Jesus.
Until I get married.
So are you celibate?
Yeah.
So you waiting till marriage?
Mm-hmm.
So no sex till marriage?
No sex till
Y'all hear that, boys? No sex till marriage.
I encourage everyone to do that because it really is worth it.
So what made you go celibate?
So I was celibate when I was 17 to 21 for 4 years. I was celibate.
And for those that don't know who this is the woman. Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Huh? How about that? 6 o'clock on the dot outside. She's that lady. Let's carry on.
And it was like I was like the happiest I had ever been for real. And then whoop whoop and the whoop whoop. But now I'm celibate again. Because we.
So
we fall short sometimes.
Did you fall short with boot game? Bruh. No comment.
Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't. Like when you are not doing things God way, it's just not gonna work. Like most worldly relationships are toxic. That's because they're not doing things God way. We weren't doing things God way, so it ended up being toxic.
And I see you got the cross here on your. Show them that. Show me your arm. Okay, turn up. Now, so you gave your life to God a while back, and I know you did a podcast that had went viral a while back when you were talking about the Illuminati trying to stick you for your blood in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Is that that was really true? Like.
Oh, so I can tell you what happened. So I went to Bella Thorne was having a little party, right? It wasn't my idea to go there. I was invited by some friends, and it was a Halloween party. I don't even celebrate Halloween, but like. Help me! And it was a Halloween party. I don't even celebrate Halloween, but like.
Sorry about the damn adverts, y'all. But let's carry on.
Just even the Bible says good company corrupts good character. But this is when I was like not too. I just didn't know certain things I know now. Let me just say it like that. And I guess you could call it being lukewarm, but I just didn't know certain things that I know now.
Yeah.
And so I was just hanging around some people, and they was going to the party, and there was so many signs. Like one of the signs was you gotta be half naked.
Okay, so listen, let me school people You're wondering what party? Well, this group, the IL, you understand? Um, right? Like these have parties like once a month, and you have to go. Once you're part of them, you have to go. Once you're in their group, you have to go where you're sent to. You understand? So anyway, at these parties, these parties are the parties that make and break you. You ever heard the term of the three doors? Hmm? You might have even heard a certain YouTuber running around saying Nori's door. Well, what that means is, right, in these clubs, well, this big party which would be in a mansion, right? Yeah, which would be in a mansion. So, like, there'd be one of the upstairs. You'd have to go. You'd be either invited to one of the rooms upstairs or something like that, or you'll accidentally walk into the room and you'll see some nasty sex play going on between men, or you might even see some kiddie action going on. You understand? Like, and I'm being serious. I'm being serious. You might even go in another room and there's some blood being splattered around. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm being deadly serious. So this is what takes place at these parties, these accession. What's the word for it? Accession, recession. You know when they bring you in, accession. But whatever. Let's just carry on, man.
One of the signs was you gotta be half naked to go. Another sign was you couldn't bring your phone. You had to sign an NDA. And I was like, I'm bringing my phone anyway. Like, I was going to sneak it in. And
yeah, I've been to some parties like that in mine where they try to take your phone. I see some crazy stuff too, but yeah, go ahead.
I want to know what you done see. I'm going to ask you after this. So I've never been to a party like that. You know, in Atlanta, they don't do that. They don't do stuff like that.
Right.
And so I was like, whatever, I'm going to bring my phone, whatever. So I was signing my name. Then I was like, oh, yeah, you got to prick your blood to get in. I was like, oh, no, I'm straight. Everybody else, they went, and I was waiting on my Uber. And while I was waiting on my Uber, this girl passed out.
Damn.
While she about to go in the party.
After she
took her blood. Yeah.
Wow.
But they said they was getting it for COVID to make sure you don't have COVID. And so I ain't never heard no COVID test. My testing your blood.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that. So, do you really believe the Illuminati is real?
Oh, they real.
Like, have they tried to recruit you, or?
I think they were trying to recruit me right there.
Yeah. Right. So, I gotta ask you, what do you think of the music in the entertainment industry in 2023?
Like, it's just demonic.
What you think about Lil Nas X?
I feel like he needs Jesus.
What about Lil Uzi?
He needs Jesus too. They both definitely sold their soul. I wanted to say this about Lil Nas X. I got a few friends that went to school with him, and they said he was never gay.
Are you serious?
So I know for a fact, like, what he doing is because, like, they told him, like, you got to do this now if you want.
So you feel like?
So she knows for a fact Lil Nas is not gay, because the reason why he's doing all this stuff, putting it out to kids and making kids turn gay or seem like his gay is all right and stuff, is because he was told to. So Lil Nas went through one of those doors, right? And that's where you get your wish. I forgot to add in them parts. When you choose, depending on what you want, right? One door you're bending over, another door could be involved with some blood and stuff like that, or even I don't even want to put that out on here right now because it's terrible. Do you understand? So, Lil Nas did choose one of those doors because he wanted fame. So, in exchange for fame, now he was sent on a mission to dumb down the audience with the whole gay image thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, what does that mean for your kids? What does this mean for you and your kids? We're letting you know the industry and the way it plays. You understand the dumbing down of worlds, the dumbing down of nations, and people that fell straight into the trap. Okay? Straight into the trap. Let's carry on.
Like he not really gay?
I feel like ain't nobody really gay. In Jesus' name, amen. It's getting popularity, getting you money, getting you views. So it's like, selling your soul. Like you do
Right.
this, you going with the whoop. The industry, it's like you have to do certain things to get that. So I believe he had to do certain things to get where he's going. And like the certain things is you got to do this and lead people this way and lead people that way. I won't say all of them might not know what they're doing is, but the big ones they know. Yeah.
So who's your favorite rapper?
Hold up, before they get into who her favorite rapper is and stuff like that, I want to comment on a couple things that she just said. So, she said that
Shout out to Noah's rant.
worldly relationships are toxic because people aren't following Jesus. And I agree with her halfway about that. I agree that worldly relationships are toxic, but I don't think it's because people aren't following Jesus. I believe it's because humans are self-serving animals, and they have, like, humans basically live for primal desires, okay? Humans live only to serve their own primal desires, okay? That is how humans survive. Humans are self-serving animals, all right? And so this is why men and women will cheat on each other for thrills and excitement, because, because they're serving their own self-serving fetish. You know what I mean? Like, basically, they're serving their own animalistic desire. Do you understand what I mean? Like, that comes first to humans. That's just how it is with people. And, you know, people will actually lie about this and deny these things, but at the end of the day, words are meaningless in the grand scheme of things. Actions are what matters, okay? And people's actions show that they live for their own primal desires, okay? And that's just how humans are for the most part. Of course, there might be an exception to the rule here and there, but an exception to the rule doesn't break the rule. It actually just proves the rule by showing how rare it is that someone is different than that. Okay, so yes, there can be different people, but for the most part, you want to be looking out for that. Humans basically live for primal desires. So I agree with her, but I don't think it's because I think it is good, like, selfish creatures. People don't want to hear this or accept this, but it's, and she also said that, like, she talked about the Hollywood parties and how they want you to go naked and sign NDAs and all that. We already had an idea about this, and then Woe Vicky's confirming it to us. Thank you, Woe Vicky, for coming out about this. And then she mentioned Lil Nas X and how he, basically people in his school said that when they was in school with him, he wasn't gay. And I could see that, right? But I think after he got into the industry, he's definitely at least bi. But I do agree with her that because some of the stuff he did, there's no way no straight man could do it. Like what he did going down in that video with the devil and in that prison video with Jack Harlow, nah, bro. He's got to at least be bi, for sure, by now. If he wasn't already back then, he definitely is now. You know what I mean? I could accept what she's saying about the people who went to school with him, because that's a fact. If they went to school with him and they witnessed that, then whatever, that we'll take that at face value, whatever, you know what I mean? But now he's definitely bi, bro. After all that stuff he's done, bro, he's definitely bi now. So I do hate it.
I'm not supposed to like, but a little baby.
I knew you was gonna say Lil Baby. Shout out to Lil Baby, man.
Yes, I love Lil Baby.
You ever met him?
No.
What's the biggest rapper you ever met?
I don't know. God. Jesus.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I would probably say Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
So you.
Okay, so like boom, we're gonna go to the next, yo. We're gonna go to the next video. I got lined up. Wrong one. Hold on. Oh man. Okay. So.
Hey, you ever seen a wealthy person or a wealthy family or a jet owner?
Hold on.
Like, I got a jet, I'm sorry, you know. You ever done that, seen that? 180 that.
So, okay, so listen, we're going to take a look into this, right? This is crazy. Cardi B, one of her friends had a dream, right? And it's about something happening to Cardi B. Now, we're back discussing the same group, you know what I'm trying to say? Because she's signed to the same group. So, yeah, let's just look into this. And I'm going to give you my thoughts after.
am out here and I'm fucking bored. I don't know if I should just go. I'm really lazy, so I really don't want to go out and I really don't want to experience the heat. But then I don't really have nothing to do. Like, I might as well just fucking drink 2 Benadryls and go to fucking sleep. But I want to ask y'all a question because I feel a little weird. Like, I feel very weird. So, I don't know. I'm kind of superstitious, but I'm really not. Like, I'm like a superstitious person, but like, I'm kind of not. So, but there's some people that like are superstitious and they're like, they be having like certain. What the fuck is going on? Shit. See, some shit, weird shit be just be going on. Gotta call my security. Well, I got security outside.
So let me just pause right there. Y'all just seen what happened, right? Right? And you remember what I just said? Well, she's going to go into saying it right now. But I just want to say this before we carry on. She needs to take this seriously. You understand? Like, I don't understand how these people up in Hollywood, right? They be around these companies and stuff, and they see what's going on, see how people get treated when they break the rules, stuff like that. But yet, these people are left in denial. All right. So anyway, let's carry on.
But anyways, ooh, bitch, I'm shook. That scared the fuck out of me. Bitch, I'm so shook. That scared me. That's so scared. What the fuck was that? All right, nah. Okay, all right. So I'm kind of superstitious, but I'm kind of not. And sometimes I be having dreams, but like I don't really be thinking too much of it. But this is a little weird, and I want you to tell me what kind of things does this mean, because me and my family was debating about it. All right, so I before had dreams with my grandmother, right? But I haven't had a dream with her in a long time. But I have a big ass family, right? And usually my family don't have dreams with my grandmother. But let me tell ya, right? So my cousin hit me up like freaking out, and she's like, I had a dream with grandma. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Tell me. So she was just like freaking out. Like, it's like, I don't really want to tell you because like, I just know how you are. And I'm like, okay, like, tell me, like, girl. And she was like, well, I had a dream with grandma. And, like, literally, we was like, remember that apartment that she used to live at, this and that? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, we went outside and looked at, flowers, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, she's like, we went outside and looked at flowers, and we looked at butterflies, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then she's like, and then she looked at me and she said, Rose, protect Belcalis. And then I'm like, okay, tell me more. But she was like, it was just like a blur. Like, she's like, it's like I saw a light. It was just like, it was so bright. And it's crazy because every single time I have a dream of my grandmother, it be bright. Like, you know how people describe heaven? That's how the dreams be. And then she just told me that. And it's like, ooh, that shook me because, like, that really shook me. But it's like, then I told my mom, and then my mom started freaking out because my mom is really superstitious. So she's like, and I'm like, you know what? I have to be more positive because if she told that to my cousin, maybe it could mean a couple of things. Maybe it means, like, if they were looking at flowers and butterflies, it could mean like new beginnings, like new beauty, new life. And it's crazy because I've been feeling like a different person lately. I just been like more positive.
Butterflies mean passing on of life. Passing on of life. But I want to say this as well. I remember one time, long time ago, when I was like back in the day, and my mom had a dream, right, that I was selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Get me? And cause you know I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy person. I'm very good. You know what I'm saying? And I was only in school and that. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't in school. I wasn't in school at the time, actually. I think I'm just either just ending school times or, you know what I'm saying? Like that period. So I might have been around 16, 17-ish or whatever. And yeah, my mom was having these dreams that I was selling drugs. Get me? Called him up on my phone. What's this? I heard that you're selling drugs. What's this about you selling drugs and buses and stuff like that? And boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what? No, I'm not. These times I got bags of weed all around me. I'm like, how the hell did she know where about that? You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is, this shit's true. When they're having dreams about this stuff, these dreams are meaningful. Meaningful, like real. I had to sit there and try and convince my mom that the dream was a lie. I was like, Mama, your dreams are lying. Okay? Lies, I tell ya. Lies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm sure my mom knew the truth. But I got away from getting that ass beaten that day.
And I just been like in like a good space. Like, I don't know what it is. I just been like on some I don't give a fuck shit. But I'm like, maybe that could mean that. Or maybe we had my cousin had that dream because my grandma just wanted me to be like a little closer with my cousin. But I'm trying to see the positive of it. But then I started kind of like freaking out because I could just tell like my mom is like a little freaked out. Like, we gotta go to
Yeah, your mom's gonna be scared because she knows it's real. Like, the thing is, Cardi B is coping right now. This is what you call coping. And she's trying to say, I'm trying to look at it like the positive, but when you try to only look at the positive of a situation, you're being delusional. You're deluding yourself and you're denying reality. There's no situation that only there's pros and cons to every situation. There's never only positives to a situation. So when you try to say I'm only looking at the positive, what you're really saying is I'm being delusional and I'm deluding myself, okay? That's what you're really saying. I'm trying to delude myself so that I can cope with the bad situation that I'm dealing with right now. That's what's happening. And what I'll tell you is she said her cousin had a dream and her grandma was in it. And there was flowers and butterflies, and she said, "Protect Becaliz," okay, Becaliz, which is Cardi B's name, okay. And what that tells me a lot of terrible, terrible things, and I'll break that down to you. And nothing about it sounds really good to me. The only thing that sounds good is the warning. So obviously, there's pros and cons to everything, like I said. So the warning is the good part, where she said protect her because she's at least warning you. But the bad part is the flowers and butterflies. If y'all don't know, butterflies actually like symbolize MK Ultra and like basically mind control and being controlled. So a lot of celebrities, they'll get a butterfly tattooed on them once they're under MK Ultra or when they're initiating to enter MK Ultra, okay? And it's basically a symbol that you're controlled by the elites. You're a puppet, okay? That's what that means. That's what the butterfly stands for. If y'all didn't know, it stands for MK Ultra. So if she saw butterflies and they said protect, and her grandma said protect Belcalis, like protect Cardi B, okay? I'm gonna just say Cardi B, because goddamn, Belcalis is too much to be saying.
There's me thinking it symbolized death, you know.
If she saw butterflies and her grandma said protect Cardi B, that literally means that Cardi B is gonna be controlled and possibly killed. Protect her. Like, why? You know what I mean? That's what that, because she's already controlled. So why would it just be butterflies? Maybe it's just symbolizing that she's gonna get controlled even deeper or be under MK Ultra, and that'll have something to do with her getting killed or something like that.
Nope, I don't think so, because I think, right, remember they target people when they do too much, say too much, and we're about to go. In fact, let's leave this video right here. And we're gonna go to another one right here.
The Premier League has signed
also on his show
a groundbreaking deal that's going to change fantasy football forever. Stick around to the end.
Okay. No, I'm telling you, everybody be like, oh, you should date a celebrity.
Now listen, look at the header of this. Cardi B exposed handlers. That's the same group, admitting they forced her to what? Marry. Okay, so right there is a warning. So how many warnings has she had? Okay, so this is what you got to do now. You got to look around and see what's gone on in her past, in her life. You know, as she's talked out before, as she's done this, whatever, as she's gone against their grades. Then you know if she's going to get hit. Then you know if that dream's going to come true. In fact, time will tell.
You should date somebody that's a little bit over your caliber.
See, she's literally admitting that the industry tries to force relationships. So these are fake. Like she's literally admitting that the industry pushes staged relationships. Okay, she's saying that these people, she doesn't want to date them. These people in the industry, like Offset, she doesn't want to date them.
Special guest in the building, Cardi B.
Our Lord and Savior, superstar Cardi B is here.
Hello there, morning people.
Now, how has life changed for Cardi B since Love and Hip Hop?
You know, I've been traveling a whole much more than before. I always used to get booked, like, to travel, like, throughout the country and whatever. However, it's just like now, everything feels like a little bit more fake. I guess when you become, like, a entertainer, when you're in the industry, you start seeing, like fakeness. You start seeing funniness.
Do you consider yourself by
Pause. It's so crazy how she's saying that she got in the entertainment industry and now she's seeing fake people and all that, because Cardi B is one of the fakest people in the entire industry. And this was before she became as fake. You know what I mean? But it's like all these people say this when they first get in the industry and then they become fake. It's like, oh my gosh, I see so many fake people. And then now I'm just going to become one of them. You know, birds flock together. Let me be fake. Like, dog, what are you doing? You know, Cardi B has a whole stage relationship with Offset. And her whole body is plastic. Everything about Cardi B is fake. She is a fake character, you know, promoted to you to deceive women and destroy the youth, destroy the female generation. Okay?
Facts.
And yeah, that's just what's happening.
That's so true, you know. Ladies will never understand that, but you see, the much you keep putting shit on yourself, like all this plastic and stuff like that, you're destroying yourself. You need to learn to love yourself and love your body and love your own looks. That's what makes you individual. You understand? Men don't want the same woman. Men don't want the same woman. You get me? I remember a long ass time ago when I was a kid, Caucasian people were promoted as slim, like the woman, like no ass. Like, breasts were kind of not small. Some of them had, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the page 3 models would have, like, tidy breasts. You get me? But at best, they like their women with, like, you know, cup-sized breasts, I guess. I don't know. Maybe some big ones, too. I don't know. But the ass was not there. Get me? Somewhere over along the line, like, things changed and shaped up. But what I'm trying to say is, right, we had our own little likes and our desires and what attracted to us. You understand? Now we're getting to the era where we're following each other. You understand? They're picking what you should like by putting it in your face on the TV all the time. They're picking how you should act by putting it in your face on the TV all the time. How many of y'all subscribe to the soaps, watch EastEnders like religiously? I can't stand watching that because it's just so fake. It's so far out of touch of reality. But it does a good job of brainwashing the massive.
sexual?
I mean, I like vagina, so I guess so. Like, but I don't think that I'm like those girls that will have a relationship with a girl. I can't. When I used to like date dykes when I was younger, like it was like, it never like did it for me. Like I can never say I fell in love with a girl.
How do guys like that direct approach when you just be like, I want to have sex with you?
I mean, I don't say that I'm gonna have sex with you. It's just like, you know, if we go on a date and I just feel like busting it open, then it's just gonna happen. Like, you know, cause I got a little accent and whatever. Like they think that I wouldn't be able to.
Pause. If I just feel like busting it open is gonna happen, bruh. That translation, I'm a 304. Like what? Damn. You know, she sees Tyrone, it's gonna happen. You know what's going down. Like, all right, let me.
App and all that. So I think this is gonna be real good. I took my time doing all these songs. I've been working on it for like a year and a half. I've been going to songs that
I get the sense that you don't care for the fame as much.
Yup, the process of soul selling is 6 months to a year, bro. And she been doing it for a year and a half. I mean, come on now, guys. All this stuff adds up. Look into gematria. If you don't know what gematria is, it's turning words and letters into numbers. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, so on and so forth. Check out this channel called Gematria Effect News. He shows all the celebrity passings are completely scripted by the numbers, okay? Every single passing in the celebrity industry, like on Hollywood, on all that, it's completely scripted, okay? All these big staged events, they're all completely scripted, you guys. You gotta understand, this is not real, all right?
As much as you probably thought
That's
you would.
money.
Because-
That's money.
Oh, yeah, it just had to be about money because you know what? When I always used to be like, I wish I was famous. And then I had a couple of followers and I have a lot of fans. And it's like, damn, I'm kind of famous and I'm not rich. I'm broke still. Like,
Cap. Well, the part that she's saying, like, that she was famous and she didn't have money, that can be true, but, like, she did like the attention. Cardi B is such an attention, you know what.
Right, because she was a stripper. And that says it all. Don't have to explain no more. Facts. And trust me, I know about the real Cardi B. I looked into her. You know what I'm trying to say? And a lot of people say she, like, you know, she was a dirty skank like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you sell your soul and you get the opportunity and you get your wishes granted, you can be put out as a new person. So listen, I think I'm just gonna end that there. Video's gone on long enough. Yeah. So look into this more. See the name of the titles of the shows if you want to go and look for them on YouTube and stuff. Make sure you subscribe to this brother right here. You know what I'm saying? North Rand V2. And let's go. Blesses.